Good morning, friends and fans of Bob's Barn Workshop. Well, here we are at another fine day at the house, and the FedEx guy just came with my latest acquisition, which is an Eastwood MP140i multi-process welder. It will MIG, flux core, or with gas. It will TIG. It will stick weld. And so 3-in-1. And then I've got myself a new set of welding gloves because my old ones all have holes in them. You heard me going ouch ouch on other welding videos when I touched through the holes in the gloves. So anyway, let's go unbox this. Okay, let's see what goodies we got in here. Thank goodness I still see my kid's old wagon that we use this for taking the coolers to the air show and such stuff. She still works for that. Are we on camera here? Alright, that's good enough. Get out the handy dandy old pocket knife. Oops. Don't knife your hand now. I'm hot. This is a beautiful welder because it has continuously variable voltage and wire speed, and it has a spot weld timer, so if you're like doing sheet metal booger welds, you can set the length of that so you don't burn holes. That's kind of convenient, isn't it? Alright, what's in here? Oh, my gas regulator. I'm not going to be using gas right now. So the gas regulator. And this is just in one great big block of foam. So let's lift it right out. Oh, there's a TIG torch. Oops, fell out the bottom of the bag, of course. And the leads are very long. This has 10-foot leads for everything. So that's very cool. Stuff him right back in the bag for now, because I am not going to TIG for a while, but it's something that I wanted to get into. A little bit more delicate welding. Ooh, and there's the tungsten right there. Ouch. How does that get loose? I'm going to jab myself on that. Alright, I think we're safe to lift her out. Now it says that she weighs 38 pounds, so that isn't so bad. There you go. I may keep this box. I got room in the attic. I can just set it aside if I ever want to transport it safely. Alright, look at all this stuff. That's the ground, I'm assuming. Unless it's the Stinger power. You can change polarity. There's your gas. There's your control for the... This will take a big 8-inch spool too. Now what I've got is my good old $29, $39 Harbor Freight cart. I'm going to put it right on that because I don't want to stoop over all the time to work on the controls. So look at that beauty. She's a beauty. Nice long thick power cord. This does run on 110, 120. Nice heavy duty ground clamp. I heard a lot of good things about these Eastwood. And normally I believe your ground is negative with MIG welding. There's a spool of wire, can tail. I'm not going to doll any of this stuff up until I read the instructions. Lots of little shelves here. Let's put that. There's the wire. Alright. Well, let's take a glamour shot here. There's the control panel. Wire feed, voltage, spot timer, off, spool gun or MIG, stick and TIG is in the middle. So it's got a 3-position switch for MIG, stick welding and TIG welding, and if you got a spool gun. It's got an overheat alarm, digital display, constant variable, that's what I wanted, not them stupid little 3 or 4 switches and that's all you get. Alright, let's take a look over here. And it's an all cast aluminum wire feed drive system on this. So that's easy to change. Got your gas coming in here. It'll take a big spool, that's good. I got a big spool that I bought before. So I'm betting that on the front here, if you want the stinger to be negative, you just plug it in here. Yep. And your lead will be positive. So that's how you change your polarity very quickly with a jumper. Gas output, spool gun connector. Very cool. I'm excited. Maybe I'll learn to be a better welder with a better welder. Alright, back panel. There's not much. Got the gas input. Here, on-off switch. And a long power cable. Let's see what other goodies we got in the box. We got the ground stinger, or ground lead. Got your, how does this guy hook up? Oh, he goes right in this hole, must be. Must have to. Oh no, right in there, I mean. He goes right in there. And then your control right here. Must go right there. And that is keyed on the bottom, I believe. So you can only get it in, and it's a metal connector. It's not a cheap plastic thing. Sorry. I'm trying to find the key to it. Because the pins are proportional. Hold on. I've got a damn clot in my leg, so the key is on the top, and that's on the top, so it should go in right there. All right. Cart's rolling away from me. And you screw that on. Screw that on. It's not catching. Oh, it just shoves on. Okay, it just shoves in. I can't do it with one hand. You got to kind of just shove it in there forcefully, she said. Yeah, there you go. You just shove it. And she clicks. So then my ground would connect here. And a really, really nice long. Look at how long I'm way out here in the yard. How long the lead is. So I should be able to get to the work I want. This wasn't a cheap welder. I think it's $5.99. Shipping and tax. And with a new set of gloves it came out to almost $700. But considering what the cost of 3 separate welders would be, I think it's a bargain. So it's going to be a few minutes. I'm going to try setting it up. Maybe we'll just buzz a couple of welds on a scrap piecer with the flux core. Alrighty. I'm going to sit down with the destruction buck here. We're going to see what there's to see. I'm setting this baby up right from the start. Always keep your instruction book. I hear a lot of good thing about these Eastwood, so $1 per bang for the buck is supposed to be very good. So do the job right. Yes, we will. You got your chart up here for what you're trying to weld and how thick, what kind of gas you like. You can use 75% argon or CO2. CO2 is cheap. And with the wire feed, you can weld up to 3/16 with this this welder. This welder has got a lot of butt. MIG welding, flux core, yes. Connect the ground cable. That would be positive on this one. So for, it says right here on the chart too. So that helps you out if you forget. I think it's got an 8-foot ground. You can skip ahead if you don't want to see how this all sets up and just jump right to the demo. But some may be interested in it. So there's the positive ground. Alright, now this cart is actually pretty handy because it has little hoops on the side. So you can hang up your leads like so. So I'll get that ground lead out of the way for now because that's what was in the book. Sorry, I lost my page. Changing the polarity for flux core. Yes, okay, so it does say align the key of the brass ferrule, the notch of the jumper wire here, put it into the negative connection, and insert the ground clamp into the positive receptacle. So there we go. I have done a lot of gasless MIG welding. Let's see now. You gotta watch, I'll tell you right now, you gotta watch this wire because it'll spring right off and go flying and come off the thing like a spring. So that's very, 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 very important. Hopefully it's taped up. Kind of sounded like Elliot Gould there, didn't it? Alright. Okay, so this is solid wire. This is not good. I don't have any solid wire, and it's 23. Let's see if I got any of the cheap stuff over here. I'll be back. How we doing? I'm going to zoom in just a little more. What I got here is a fairly up to, I don't know. And this tension keeps it from unspooling on you. Oh shoot, I didn't have to take that all off. Duh. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to put this back on. Okay, so there's a flat washer and it has a key. And a spring. And another flat washer. And this is your clutch to put tension on the wire so it doesn't unspool on you. So this guy is left-hand thread. There you go. Bingo. That's a spool of wire right there, boy. Your own heap trouble. Ow! See, watch that dang wire. I'm bleeding like a pig. I take blood thinners because I got a stupid blood clot. Ain't that fun? I'm trying not to bleed all over everything. Dang it. Pause. Well, guys, we're at a standstill right now because the only tips they gave me were for .23 wire, and I don't, well, I have .23 wire, but it needs gas. So I either got to get a bottle of gas, okay, that is my gas hose. And it fits the regulator, so I guess I either go buy a tank of gas or find some 035 tips. Alright, so coming back from the welding supply, look here what we got. MIG gas, 75% argon and 25% CO2. So I gotta move this guy forward just a little bit. This hair chain up as far as I go. Alright, well that ain't going. I could put the bottom one on, I guess, but I don't think I need to. Alrighty, that's a big bottle too. Hopefully, my regulator will fit right on that. Oh, please, sir. Oh, yeah. Reverse threads, I think. Nope. All right, well, let me get this around here. So we can see what we got here. I got to get a press wrench, aka adjustable wrench. Let's see what this guy is. Oh, won't fit either one. Nice and tight. How about this guy? Oh, good. That one fits that. Gotta put my U's on there. Put the U's on it. have been better if I'd have done this before the tank was on here. There we go. Not sure how tight that has to be. Soft so that it allows it to compress against it. Okay, I got another chain to put on down here so she don't kick around on me. Well, that ain't gonna do much way down there like that. Well, although that's pretty tight. Okay. I'm going to push him all the way over this way. There we go. So, change of plans. Sorry I'm right in front of the camera. I know. I'm always in front of the camera. The change of plan is going to the real TIG wire with gas. That'll drop right in there. That's good. Now let's see if this guy will fit in there. You got to be careful, or this trap will unspring and fly all over the place. Well, that's the only free end I see, so that must be it. We still have to pull the end off on the gun. Oh, you just give it a good pull. Alright. And there's a little wrench right here. It helps you take these out. I bought a bunch of number 35s while I was over at the welding store. But you got to take this off so you can run the wire through the gun. And I got to get a pair of nippers. I got to be really careful not to stick myself with this wire. Because that other one stuck like, bled like a pig, and I'm a musician, I don't want to puncture my fingers. No, I do not want to do that. So I think this is just a little 2-pound roll. It says, caution, do not let go. I won't. You got to move the wire over here, that's all. Okay, because that's the way it's coming off. That easily just fits on there. That's it, huh? Alright, that doesn't seem too rugged. But there's the clutch. And the spring. And the other washer and the nut. You just don't want it springing on you. Okay, this is open. I got to change this back to the small wire side of the roller. All right. Cut off the bendy tip. Straighten it out, as I said. All right. Right through there. And into the gun. I think I'm just going to continue to push that through by hand. There it is. Okay, push the wire all the way through by hand. That may not be the right way to do it. Alright, now where did I get my tip down? There it is, right there. I got something dangling off me on a cobweb. Now I'm just going to use the little flat-sided hole to get that a little snug. And gotta get the gas nozzle back on here. Don't stick yourself with that wire because it hurts. Alright. Cut this off so it's about 3/8 of an inch or so. Quarter. Bingo! That should be all set up. Now I'm not sure how tight this needs to be. A little more tension. Doesn't give me any steel. There we go. 23 voltage. Let's see, I don't even know what gauge metal I got. It says it looks like 9, and I haven't even powered this baby up yet to know if it's going to blow sparks or not. Alright, we're set up here. I got the gas on, it's set for 15. I got 2,500 pounds. Turn the welder on. I got just a chunk of steel here. Yeah, those welds were pretty cavernous like, and I just found out that this wasn't shoved in all the way, so I wasn't getting the gas. Looks like the wire feed is just about right though. Alright, so we're going to try this once again. I gotta bring it up here. And plus this metal is dirty. Oh yeah. terribly dirty. All right, I just sanded that down. And did it my way. I got my Alright, let's see what we can do now. Oh yeah. You can tell you got gas on. Now I think you push with gas. Oh yeah. Now see, I'm just getting a big bead because I'm just doing it on the surface of this. But again, it's going to take some practice too. But you notice there's no flux or anything to clean off. It's very nice and clean with the wire feed. Now this is a pretty small gauge wire. You can get bigger wire to do heavier duty stuff. But for like tube welding and stuff, this is perfect. And I got something I need to fix.